Welcome. In this video, I will write a C++ program to implement queue. In this program, we will test enqueue, dequeue, peek, and empty functions of queue. For this purpose, we will use div C++ tool. This is our tool div C++, where I have to write our C++ program. So first of all, I will include header file iostream with sharp include. This is our IO stream for input and output, and then our statement using name space std. And next I have to create a class. So class name should be queue. Okay, this is our class, and in the body of class, first of all, I have to declare private portion. This is our private portion, and in this portion I have to declare some variables. Like first of all, I have to declare variable named array. Okay, and this is pointer variable. So here pointer to int and variable name is array. Okay, this is our first variable, pointer variable, and next is our variable float, and this is also a pointer. Okay, and this will point index numbers. So this is our front. This is our front variable, and next is our rear variable. These are private variables, and so next I have to define here public. This is our public portion. Here I have to build our constructor, and constructor name should same as name of class. So here our constructor is queue, and it's by default constructor. It means we have not passed any argument in this parenthesis, and next in the body of this constructor I have to initialize all variables. And first of all, I have to allocate memory to array in this way, new. With new keyword, it is used for dynamically memory allocation. And here int and size should be, I can define here with sharp define. Okay, define and n variable name, and here size of n is 5. Okay, and next here I have to assign 5 and next semicolon, and then I have to initialize front and rear. Okay, and current position is -1, and next rear is also at -1 position. Here -1 and semicolon. I can show you by graphical representation. This is our picture for a queue. This is our current position. Okay, -1. Here front pointer is pointing on -1, and also our rear pointer is pointing on -1. It means our queue is empty, yet any value is not inserted in this queue. So here both pointers have same position, -1. Okay, if we have to enter any value, then our rear should be increment and its position become 0 index, and so on. Okay, and this is our front pointer and rear pointer. These are our front and rear pointer, and current position is -1. Okay, and next I have to create a function. So function name should be first of all, its return type should be void. It means this function does not return any value. So function name should be enqueue. This is enqueue function. By using this function, we have to insert any value in this queue, and we have to pass an argument like integer type x. This is a formal argument, and next I have to check if queue is full, so we cannot insert any value. First of all, I have to check with if condition. If rear is equal to n minus 1. Okay, n minus 1, it means rear is equal to n minus 1. Okay, it's last position. If we include this 1 in n, and then size of n should be 6. 0 to 4 size becomes 5 dex. Okay, and so on. If rear is equal to n minus 1, it means our queue is full. So here I will use cout and I will type here string queue is full. Okay, queue is full. We cannot insert any value in this queue. And last, in the last and L, and next, if queue is not full, then what is process? Then we have to increment our rear. Okay, rear plus plus, and next we have to insert value in queue. What is process for this purpose? This array, and we have to assign here our rear, and then I have to assign x in this array. Sorry, array is a double r. Okay, so we are initializing inserting a value in our queue. Okay, and next we have to check if our front pointer is on -1 position, then we have to increment in position of front also. So what is process for this purpose? If front is equal to -1, then we have to increment in position of front by given process front plus plus. It means we have to increment front. Okay, but in single situation, if front is -1, okay, if we insert any value in queue, then front should increment. Okay, fine. And next, it is our enqueue process or function. And next we have to dequeue a value from queue, and our function name should be void. Its return type should be void, and function name should be dequeue. Okay, its function name and its parenthesis and next body of dequeue. And now we have to check first of all that some value is exist in our queue, and what is process for this purpose? If condition. We will use if condition, and we have to check if any value does not exist, and then we have to handle it. And for this purpose I have to check front is equal to -1. If front is equal to -1, it means that we have not inserted any value in queue. And next condition by using OR operator, and next condition is front is greater than rear. It means we have no value in our queue. I can explain further by showing this picture. You can see here we inserted one value. Okay, and then other, then next, and so on. And this is our last index. There our rear pointer is pointing, and now we started dequeue all values. And first of all we dequeue value of index 0, then our front pointer incremented, and next position should be 1, and then we again dequeue a value from our queue, then our pointer should be point to index 2, and so on. And if our pointer front pointer is pointing to index 4, it means we have a single value in our queue, but we have deleted our this last value, so our front pointer should be point to null. It means our front pointer is greater than rear pointer. So it means by this condition, if front is greater than rear, it means we have deleted all values in queue. So we cannot delete any value because we have not any value in our queue. So here I will display a string by using cout no value in queue. Okay, this string should be display if we have deleted all values or we have not inserted yet any value. Okay, and I should use here and L. And if we have some value in our queue, then what is process? We have simply increment in front pointer. Okay, it's mean I have explained. Yes, this is picture you can see again. If uh, we have to delete value of index 0, then we have to increment our front pointer, and our front pointer should be point to our index 1. Okay, and then we have to delete value of index 1, then we have to increment of front pointer. Okay, and then our pointer should be point to index 2, and these two index are not included in our queue because we have to consider those values in queue. Those are from front pointer and rear pointer. Between front and rear pointer, they are considered in queue, and other values are not considered in queue. Okay, I hope you got it. And next, what is process? Next, we have to check if our queue is empty or not. For this purpose, I have to define a boolean type function. So our return type should be bool, and our function name should be empty or is empty. Sorry, our function name should be empty. Sorry, empty and parenthesis, and next in the body of this function I have to check condition. I can copy this process by copying, and then I will paste it in this function. So here we are checking if front is equal to -1, it means we have not inserted yet any value, and if front is greater than rear, it means we have deleted all values from our queue. Okay, and if we have no value in our queue, then we should display, sorry, we should return true. Okay, return true because it is a boolean type value. Its return type is boolean. So here our function should return true, and if we have any value in our queue, then this function should return false. Okay, this returns false, and this function is completed. And next we have to get peak value in the queue. For this purpose, we have to define a function, and its return type should int. Okay, and next I have to define function name, and name should be peak, and parenthesis should be empty, and next in the body of peak function I have to check if any value exists or not. For this purpose, I will copy this condition and will paste here. Okay, if front is equal to -1, it means we have not inserted any value in our queue, and if front is greater than rear, it means we have deleted all values from our queue. Now this string should be displayed, and next if we have any value in our display, then what is process to display, and then this function should return r, and I will assign here, sorry, I will assign here front. Okay, because our front pointer returns us peak value. Okay, and so here I will use semicolon. So this function is also completed. We have completed all the functions in this class, and next I have to define here our main function and main, and in body of main I have to create an object for class Q. Okay, this is our Q class, and object name should be Q. You can use any name instead of Q. And next I have to insert values in our queue. What is process? Q dot Here I have many choices, and first of all I have to enqueue. Sorry, here enqueue, and I will select this function, and next I will, sorry, this is queue. I have to use enqueue. Okay, and next I will type here semicolon, and next I have to copy this function, and next I will paste it 5 times. Okay, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now I have to insert values in this function, and first of all I have to insert value 5. You can insert any value, and this should all peak value. And next I will insert 3, and next I will insert 6, next I will insert 8, and in last function I will insert 1. Okay, these are our 5 values. I am inserting 5 values because I have size of queue 5. Okay, and next I will check our queue is empty or not. Here I will use cout, and now I will type here string check empty. Yes, check empty, and L. Okay, here I will use and L, and here I will call function q dot here where is empty. Yes, I will select this function, and it will display as empty. Sorry, I have to use cout also here, cout, and then I will use here and L. Okay, it will display us, it will return us. If empty, then it will return 1. If not empty, then this function will return 0. And so next I will use cout again, and here I will type check, sorry, yes, check peak. Now we have to check peak, so I will type here check peak. Okay, check peak, and L, and next I will call function, and I will display a returning value. For this purpose I will use a q dot, and here peak and peak. Okay, and next I have to dequeue this. Okay, for this purpose q dot, here I will choose this dequeue function, and what we are doing, this is process for checking that our queue is empty or we have any value in our queue. Okay, and next we are checking which is peak value in our queue. Then we have to dequeue that peak value from our queue, and we know that which value is inserted first, that value is deleted first. This is FIFO structure, mean first in first out. Okay, and so which value is peak value, that will delete first out. Okay, and next I will copy and paste same process 5 times. Okay, I am copying this existing value, and I will paste here 2, 3, 4, and 5. And so next I have to use this process again, because we have deleted all values from our queue, and next we have to check that no, our queue is empty or we have any value in our queue. Okay, for this purpose I have copied, and now I have to paste, and our program is completed. Now I have to save this our program, and I will choose name q. Okay, q, and C++, sorry, C++. I pressed enter, and now I will press F11 for compile and run. And here I have to use one more closing, so I will compile and run again with F11, and now this is our output, and we have some problem. We should use here and L after this statement. I will use here and L, and next here I will use and L again, and next I will use here and L again, and here also I will use and L. Okay, and now I will compile and run it again. So I am pressing F11, and now you can see here our queue is empty or not, and we have returned 0. It means we have not empty queue. We have some values in our queue, and now our peak value is 5. And you can also see here in our program, and here you can see that first of all our peak value is 5, and so here we have output 5 as peak value. And so next, then 5 is dequeued from queue, and now we have peak value 3. Okay, and so next we have peak value 6, and next peak value is 8, and next peak value is 1. And now we are checking again that our queue is empty or not, and here we are returned 1. It's mean our queue is empty now. Okay, this was our C++ program to implement queue. So I hope you got it easily, and it will be very helpful for you. If you like this video, please like and share this video and subscribe our channel.